does, yeah. It's a little odd.
Good.
Have you talked to anybody since you got back into town? Do you still keep in touch with any of the guys that are still here?
Yeah, with some of them. Obviously, there's not too many left, so it was nice to, see some friends and just, walk around. And definitely feels weird being back for the first time. I spent a lot of time here, and definitely special. So it's going to be weird tonight, but it's an important game for us. You got to win a hockey game, and once the puck drops, straight business.
Was there anywhere specific that you had to go once you got back into town, food wise?
I have some friends. I went to their house, and we stayed on Santana Row, so I lived there. It was nice to just grab some coffee and walk around in the morning, get some sun. So that was definitely special. Just kind of sitting in a place where you were sitting for the last couple of years and having a coffee and just kind of going through some memories that you have lived through here.
A little bit warmer here than it's back in Jersey right now.
Yeah, a little bit warmer. So definitely miss that part of San Jose, the weather. So also nice in Jersey, but a lot colder.
Can you kind of wrap your head around that? It's like basically 2 a day that you were traded a year ago, right? So can you sort of wrap your head around the last year from literally being back here now?
Yeah, I mean, when it all happened, it was kind of very quick turnaround, and you pack your stuff and then you leave, and now come back here, and still have a spot here and some stuff here, so I had to pack. It's like the second packing I had to do, but no, it's obviously exciting, new chapter with Jersey, and but nice coming back here and obviously think of some of the memories that you had.
What are the things you had to pack up?
It's mostly clothes. I got a lot of clothes, so I had to throw some stuff out. A little too many clothes, so that's the biggest part.
Talk about a year anniversary. How would you evaluate things for yourself a year with the New Jersey?
Yeah, definitely different. Some adversity, but I think it's a new chapter and exciting. Be on this team and kind of overcome this, and personally try to grow as a player, and obviously we're in a playoff push now. Every game's really important for us. We want to play in the playoffs, so it's a tight race, and like you said, tonight's going to be a big game for us.
Has it been a challenge to deal with expectations? You came in, you had 40 goals last year. Obviously, you signed a new contract. How has it been just dealing with these expectations that on you know, I guess?
Yeah, I've always been a guy. I have high expectations for myself, and I want to grow as a player and want to win. That's the biggest thing. So, just try to get better every day, and there's going to be highs and lows, but just learning from them and staying positive and keep coming in every day with positive attitude and willingly to get better.
Joe Thornton is getting his number retired next season. Played with him here a little bit, although later as well. But what does it mean to see him go up next to Marleau? Obviously, two greats in the game. Just see the Sharks honoring those two like that.
Incredible, having played with both of them. I think very lucky coming in as a young guy and learning from guys like that, the way they behave off the ice, and obviously the players they are on the ice, but just. Yeah, unbelievable guys that definitely deserve to be up there. They've done so much for the Sharks organization, and also, like a young guy like me, was able to learn a lot from them and kind of grow like that.
As a team, you're in a position right now going into this road trip. You've talked about how every game is the most important game, but when you're able to come out on the road altogether, does that help in a way, knowing it's an extended trip?
Yeah, I mean, road trips sometimes are good for a team, and I think we got to use this road trip to get momentum here, and we know we need the wins now, so it's a big game for us tonight. They worked hard. Doesn't really matter who we're playing against. They worked hard. We just gotta match their intensity and focus on our game here. And if we put a solid 60 minutes together, we should win this game tonight, and then we move forward from there. So right now it's just all focus for tonight and to bring our best hockey.
What does that momentum that you talk about look like to you, whether it's in game or between? What do you sort of mean when you say that?
Get rolling a bit.
Yeah.
Win a couple games in a row. That's when you get the confidence back. That's when team plays light and yeah, we need a couple wins in a row here.
And what is it sort of, I guess, does it feel heavy right now, like the position that you guys are in, and how do you sort of not let that weigh, right? That'd be easy.
It's obviously not easy. I mean, we know where we are,
Yeah.
but on the other hand, we can't focus too much either. We know where we're at. Those are facts, and we just need wins. And I think we just gotta have a right mindset. Obviously, we had some frustrating games, but we're all professional athletes, so we just gotta bury that and just have a new, fresh mindset coming in tonight. And season is not done, but we also know we gotta do something now.
Is one of the biggest challenges of playing the Sharks, who obviously aren't in a position that they would want to be, is how hard they work regardless of where they are in the standings, of how games are going?
100%. No easy games here in this league.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we should do. I come in here and think it'll be an easy game. It'll be a hard game out there, and like I said, we just got to focus on our game. We know they work hard, so we got to bring that as well, and then our skill will take over. But we just got to bring the intensity 100%.
Obviously, where things are at right now, this is a really, as every game is, but this is a very important road trip for you guys. How do you maintain understanding where it is without being sort of crushed by a degree of pressure?
Yeah, I think you understand the way we need to play, and we focus on the opponent you're playing that night, and we understand that you got to take it a game at a time.
One of the things that San Jose, despite where they are in the standing, is they are a hard-working team no matter what. Is that something that you see in them that needs to be replicated by your team, or how do you sort of gauge that?
Yeah, if you look at our last game with them, we generated a lot of opportunities, but we gave up, 2 or 3 careless plays that allowed them to score on the rush. They've got a line that's really playing well, that's been really good on the rush, one of the most dangerous lines in the league, actually. So we have to be aware when they're on the ice, and we got to make sure that when we have the chances, we put them in the back of the net.
Linda, you've been around this game a long time. How do you balance through some of the struggles that the team has had, and yet a win tonight and Philly loses, you're 3 points out of a playoff spot? I mean, I know it's the reality, but the emotional roller coaster is pretty huge.
Yeah, I think I understand it comes with the territory we're in, and you have to balance that with your club. You might think that's hard, but it is the reality. You either take advantage of situations inside the game. I still look back at last game with a couple power plays that we generated negative energy. That's probably the time in the game where we need to take advantage, and we didn't. So there's going to be opportunities tonight to seize momentum and seize the game, and we have to take advantage of that.
And you're just disappointed in how the last game went and the home record overall, but does it feel like maybe this road trip is coming at a pivotal time to be able to kind of band the group together to get through this adversity?
Well, I think the one thing that is obvious, we've played better on the road, and it's a hard thing to swallow, because you like to play good hockey at home, but we've been a good road team, and we should take that and bring that into tonight's game, knowing that even our the recent back-to-back we had in Nashville, we played a heck of a road game, so. We know who our opponent is. We know that, we're going to play this game and move on to the next one.
When Timo Meier's at his best, what is he doing well?
Skating, shooting. I think he's had a tough year where he's battled through a couple injuries, and he's tried to come through that. Missed quite a bit of time. So I think we all know that he's a great shot, and when he's skating. And we saw that recently with his play, that he's going to generate opportunities and he's going to be in on the action.
There's obviously a lot of expectations for a player who comes in, and the acquisition cost was high and the contract is big. I mean, how does a player sort of adjust to those expectations?
Yeah, I don't think that's it's not an easy adjustment right off the bat. I think I look back at last year's playoffs. Getting into that grind and how physical some of those games ended up being, and the one hit he took inside the game, and I thought it took a couple of games to actually rebound from that. So it takes a while to fit in. I think there's lots of examples of that around the league.